pardon me, I thought I had a couple more minutes than that.
Okay.
All right, let me take a little gander at my list here. See who's up next. Ooh, yes! I've really been looking forward to this one. So this person, seemingly, at least for me, came out of nowhere with regard to medical marijuana activism. I don't even remember. It's been very recent since I've gotten to know this person. This person who went to Austin with me and lobbied her representatives for medical marijuana, got in their faces and said, I need medical marijuana because I suffer from breast cancer and I need it to save my own life. And this woman who not only has a cancer diagnosis, but is actually undergoing chemotherapy at the time, found a way to get to Austin to talk to her representatives about medical marijuana. So please give her a hand for Barbara Humphries.
Well, I guess you can't fix it. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
2 days from today, I'll be in the hospital with needles sticking out of my chest, receiving 3 different chemo drugs, and today I'm here talking to you. My name is Barbara Humphries. I am 31 years old, and I have been diagnosed with stage 3 aggressive invasive breast cancer. It's hard to believe because I'm so young, but my doctor said that I likely have had it for up to 8 to 10 years. You're never too young to catch breast cancer. Right now, as I said, I'm on chemotherapy. I've been on 6 different drugs since it started. The first one I had allergic reactions to. I couldn't breathe. They pumped me full of Benadryl and Ativan and steroids, put oxygen masks on me. It was torture. I started reading about medical cannabis and I found out that it benefits cancer tremendously. It's been shown to show cell death in tumors, help with my nausea, the pain, just the overall feeling of depression that you get when someone says you have cancer. So I began using it and I noticed an immediate response. I could eat. I would actually sit in my chemo chair and I would eat jambalaya while everyone looked at me like a freak of nature. And I know it's because of the cannabis, nothing else, because that plant has saved my life. And I shouldn't have to be afraid to say that. I shouldn't have to fear punishment because I'm trying to save my own life. I've seen the benefits of medical cannabis not only in my own struggle, but also in the struggle that my dad went through right before he passed away from diabetes. His doctor told him to stop using cannabis or he would no longer treat him, and I saw him progressively get worse until I lost him. He had both of his legs amputated. He was in the most pain. They pumped him full of morphine and all kinds of pharmaceutical drugs, and I couldn't even have a conversation with him. I missed out on the last few months of his life because he wasn't even coherent. And that is because of the pharmaceutical companies that want to keep us sick, and it needs to end now. Like Sean said, I attended my first P.A.C.T meeting at the Austin Capitol where I lobbied for medical cannabis. It was 2 days after my last chemo treatment, but I went anyway. And if I can do it, every one of you can do it. As a quote from Stuart Scott, when you die, that does not mean that you lose to cancer. You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live. So even if this takes my life, I have already won. There are many reasons why I fight for medical cannabis, not just for myself, but also for Team Alexis. I've gotten to know Alexis and her dad very well, and they are amazing people. And that little girl deserves the medicine that will make her better. They shouldn't have to move to Colorado.
That's right.
That's right.
And my best friend also suffers from epilepsy, but she is a mother, and I cannot imagine what it's like to have seizures when you're trying to care for a little child. It's terrifying and it's unfair, and I will continue to do everything I can until cannabis is legalized in the state of Texas. Each and every one of you has the power to make a difference. Thank you.